camera because my hair is standing up today. Yeah, hit the like button. Period. Child, I'm back to my old ways. Child, woke up. Hair was just standing this morning, but it is what it is. Shout out to that. I'm in the building. It's your girl Shay Renee. Y'all hold on. But scoot up. But hold on. Taking a sip of my hot water. Come some hot water, y'all. It's crazy. It's like soothing, just like tea and coffee is. Just was sipping on it this morning. Feel like it got some type of flavor or something. Maybe I'm just getting used to it. But anyway, poop stars. Good morning. I know I sound like I'm whispering, but that's because I am. My walls are like paper thin, right? And I just can't stand to put on a show. I don't like to interrupt or disrupt, so to say, my neighbors. And I also like to be able to carry a conversation without it going into the next room. Does that make sense? Yeah. If so, hit the like button. Um, but now, unfortunately, I decided to go live with my phone needing to be charged. So y'all just give me a minute. We stuck between a rock. And child, it's a saying I don't never say, but y'all just give me 1 second anyway. I need y'all to scoot up in here like a bump car, hit the like button, and come talk that talk with me because, yeah, that's just what time it is. Hold on. Let me do something to my hair real quick. Let's see the child moisturizer. Give it some moisture. hold on. I'm just trying to moisturize my hair real quick, cause like no. One thing I know, two things for sure about this little old hair journey is like dryness is a no. But I'm not. So hold on. You know, but the crazy thing about, matter of fact, I'm finished this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I know I'm here, there, I'm everywhere. It is what it is, child. Y'all rocking or not? So anyway, yeah, I'm back. I'm good. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Period. Happy Hanukkah. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I don't want to offend anyone. And I don't want to necessarily play around with stuff that I don't know nothing about, because clearly, clear. I don't know when Hanukkah is, but let me just say this, y'all. Yeah, like I was saying, like you know, you're gonna have to keep your hair moisturized, period. If you want it to do its thing. It's almost like feeding a plant, you know, or something similar. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta take care of it. But the thing is, you know, that's why a lot of girlies who wear the bonnets and stuff like that, you know, their hair can flourish. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it be just too hot for a bonnet. Like last night, baby, last night was too hot for a bonnet. I was like, shit. So yeah. Long story short, I woke up, you know, with my hair just a little dry, and not even all of it either, just dry evidently where I was laying it on my pillow. So that's that's crazy and educational in itself. But yeah, let me try plait it. I remember when I was a kid, my mom used to, that's what my mom used to call it. Plaits. My mom would call it plaits in a minute. Now, I would love to just ask her, Mama, what's the difference between a plait and a braid to you? Because, like, shit's the same to me. Let me cut this up. Can I cut this up? Yeah, I'll cut this up. So anyway, Poop Stores, yes, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I want to welcome y'all. Hey, back to the motherfucking party. Y'all know it's gonna be a party over here with me. Period, like Keith Murray has said. Um, so I put Nicki Minaj in the title because I felt the need to do so, y'all. And bear with me, cause I'm gonna get louder. Trust me, I just got my stuff charging, and like the minute I can break free from this wall and this outlet, I'ma turn up. Yeah, like a radio speaker. So shout out to that. Um, plait my little hair up and go about my day. Oh, shoot. I grabbed way more oil than I meant to. You know, I just put enough oil in my hands for my whole head. And, oh, Jesus. I only needed enough for half of my head, child. Just all over the place right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna get it together. I should have just waited to go live, just 20 more minutes. That's all, cause yeah. But I'm gonna make the best of it. What's up, y'all? So anyway, I had put Nicki Minaj in the title because we gotta talk about Nicki Minaj a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I kind of glossed over that topic like a pair of lips this morning, early this morning in the wee hours. If you didn't see that live, go check it out. It was a really good live about a lot of different stuff. So shout out to that. Yeah. And during that live, I don't think I made it crystal clear, that sometimes in life I feel like you just gotta love people regardless, you know, love them regardless and keep it moving. I think it is absolutely almost nuts, I guess you could say. Absurd is another word you could use. Child, you can put whatever word in there you know what I'm saying, you feel the need to. But at the end of the day, I just think that it's crazy to think that you're gonna hold on, y'all, hold on. Hold on one second. I think it would be crazy as heck to just think that like, oh, I just agree with everything that a person does. Like, no, you know, you like listen. It's okay to still rock with people. You know, outside of some of the stuff that you might not necessarily rock with or give a damn. I told y'all that there go that give a damn period. Cause like what? Like I could tell y'all right now, one of my biggest concerns is not Nicki Minaj and her political stances. You know what I'm saying? It's not. That is not top priority. You know what I'm saying, for me. So of course I'm not gonna just jump out the window, you know, um, on my support for her, right? Because she got that going on, you know? Like, first of all, I don't even know what the fuss is about. You know what I'm saying? But we all have free will, free choice, all of that, right? I don't even have the time. Yeah, truth is, I'm telling you, I do not have the time to do my research on that. I don't. Because when to do what? To then turn around and say, oh, I don't mess with her no more. Like, that's just not going to make a lot of sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So, in my most humble opinion, life goes on. Shoot. Like, hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. Child, yes, the TV. The kids just we want to have the TV just blasting, you know. They don't understand that you just can't do that, you know, when somebody live streaming shit, especially not on YouTube. Now, anyway, yeah, I just had to get that crystal clear, you know. I even had an analogy that I had wanted to introduce about it, but I forgot. Child, I didn't forgot what it was now. But yeah, no, truth is, like, in order for me to rock with you, I don't have to rock with everything you do. Period. You know? I just don't. But I'm definitely gonna have a mind of my own. Shit, it just is what it is. So, you know, but I'm not trying to change anyone's mind either, though. You know? Like, you know what I'm saying? People cancel people for what they feel like they want to cancel people for. You know? Like, for instance, R. Kelly canceled for me. You know what I'm saying? For me, R. Kelly has been canceled. You know? Um, and that's just that. Why? Why I canceled R. Kelly? Well, because, you know, it came out in court that um, R. Kelly really was, you know, messing with younger girls. Like, I lost respect for him after that. Respect for him. If I don't have no respect for you as a person, it's hard to, you know, then respect your craft and, you know, all of that. So, you know, I just cut it, you know, cut the ties. It is what it is. Um, and so same thing with everybody else. I'm not trying to tell nobody to, you know, rock with something that they don't rock with. But like, yeah, I'm telling y'all, you know, what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Yeah, truth is. Because like if you really think about it, and if you really start opening up your eyes and paying attention to what's going on, like damn, it won't be nobody left. It won't be nobody left. Because, you know, articles come out about people every day. It's always something every day. You know, so like, mm-mm. I tell y'all all the time, the older I get, the less judgmental I am. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I was way more judgmental. You know? Oh yeah, it is what it is. Miss Press Cry, I had time to pick shit apart. But you know, now that I'm older, like, no, you know, it's just more so a grace thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a grace thing, and it's a lot. It's lots of components that go in it, really. You know, shoot, because it's also got to do with like what you feel like you willing to entertain. You know, period. In a discussion. You know, like I'm willing to entertain that or I'm not. And that's just that. Um. So yeah, poop stars. Just you know what I'm saying. Just a deeper dive into, you know, the Nicki Minaj situation. Cause like I really don't know what's going on right now. Like things are really weird. Um, Nicki Minaj been kicked off Instagram. She ain't been on Instagram for a while now. Like probably at least a month. And you know, things are just really weird. Like I gotta give it to this 2025. You know, um, 2025 came in this motherfucker hard, you know, like a real good bop that we ain't been able to stop listening to, you know. It's like, yeah, mama, I heard you. You got okay, I love you, I'll call you back. I gotta get back to 2025. Child. Truth is, like Fantasia said, oh, child, I could do the look in the mirror, could do nothing but laugh at these little plats. I sure got these some little plats. It is what it is. As long as they seal in this moisture, baby, they job could be done. Can't ask for nothing else. Hold on. I don't want to be your bestie. These hoes messy. Always worried about a. You know what? On that song, because y'all know I love that song. She said, this shit ain't nothing new to me. Hey, that's my song. Period. Hey, I'm at the top of my game. And so anyway, y'all know how sometimes songs can be just like movies. Well, not just like them, but a lot like a movie. In a sense where like, wait a minute. She said that? I didn't even know she said that. You know what I'm saying? But it's after you done heard it 101 times. Yeah, like 50, 11 times. And you still listen, you know, realizing, discovering new shit. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the track. That's how it be sometimes. And like I do that all the time now with like old school songs. I be like, what? Shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I cannot believe that that's what was being discussed. Should I say that's what I was thinking about? Well, like even that's what he was talking about. Like for instance, one of my favorite old school songs is Guy, Peace of My Love. And like when I was young, I had no clue that he was just like I think he basically cheating in that song, you know? But I'm just saying it, baby, like he just, you know, in my mind when I was younger, it was like a love song. So anyway, y'all, hold on, I cut that out for y'all. Yeah, period. Shout out to that. I'm so thoughtful, and I really am too. Um, no, I did. I cut that out for y'all because I know y'all probably didn't want to hear that. But y'all, hold on real quick. But yeah, just recently in the song, I didn't realize that she was saying, well, I always sing that part, but like, hold on. She said, I always looking for a problem. Bitch, ho, please go get tested. I was like, wait. Tested for what? Hmm? Hmm? Cause like, wait. Hmm? I was like, wait. That might be a little tea making. What you mean? Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? So then I started wondering, like, okay, y'all remember Cardi B said Nicki allegedly was sick in the head, you know, for real. And I like to laugh, I like to joke, I like to giggle, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know I don't mean that in a shady way. But just God bless me, just more so in a more funny, you know what I'm saying, more funny way. Especially, you know what I'm saying, coming from me, child. Because if you ask me, I feel like everybody got some shit with them. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. At some degree, I don't care, right? I just feel like the Bible told us that nobody's perfect. So then I feel like, well, then who would I be to laugh and point at whatever, right? Head trauma that somebody might or might not have. But yeah, Cardi B had said that about Nicki. So now I'm like, wait, like, cause remember I tell y'all all the time, it be floating around the industry before it ever gets us. In other words, we get it late. All the industry tea comes to us late. Now, does that mean that everybody knows? No, of course not. But that does mean that somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, some insider had the scoop. Shit, y'all don't real quick. I don't want to be your bestie. These hoes messy. Always looking for a problem. That's my girl. That's my girl. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all might not be able to. Y'all might not be able to ever make me hate her. Either one of them too. I don't care. You can pick. You can toss a coin in the air and like it's still that motherfucker ain't gonna land like that. It ain't gonna land on either side. I promise you. And so shout out to that. Get your Capricorn in some shape or form. Or not, it just is what it is. But I'm telling you, be good to your Capricorn friends, okay? It just is what it is. I'll tell you. Like, they are, like, some of the most loyal, I'll be there people you can ever have in your corner. So, shout out to that. But, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to talk about Nicki too long. Hold on, y'all. I needed to wolf that down. Remember I told y'all I've been trying this hot water hot water detox. It goes for 7 days. That's the thing though. I don't know if you're supposed to do it. I think you're supposed to do it daily. So anyway, tomorrow makes my 7th day. But like, yeah, I had to wolf that down because it was kind of not that hot no more. Um, but yeah, y'all hold on real quick. I literally didn't have no intentions on going on about the Nicki Minaj thing at all. But sometimes when I touch on stuff, I feel like I didn't necessarily say everything that I wanted to say. So yeah. So spin the block. But like yeah, as far as Nicki Minaj goes over here on this platform, like it ain't no canceling her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't have to do a whole lot. And when I say a whole lot, it's gonna have to be more than, yeah, what everybody else is tripping on these days. And then I also feel like the entertainment is in such a weird space right now. It is. It's everything. People got a problem with every single thing. And I'm just like, okay, well, so tell me what the next step is then. Since y'all know it all, shit, and y'all got it all figured out. Because at this point, like, y'all, like, counseling people left and right. Like, subscriptions. Like, subscriptions. People is actually, like, try, it's crazy. It is really crazy out here. Hold on, let me go get my food. Anyway, shout out to Nicki Minaj, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. And shout out to the Barbs. Now listen, this is my show segment where we politic. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily this ain't got nothing to do with politics, okay? Or nothing political. That's just the name. But with that being said, though, it is real like laid back. It's real laid back. You might hear me, you know, eating, taking breaks, having side conversations. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. If you want something a little bit more structured, you want to see me, then you got to click on the shows that have a title. Anytime I say scoot up, it's going to be way more laid back. It's just going to be like you and I on FaceTime. Yeah, we just catching up. Truth is. So, excuse me for eating. It is what it is. But hold on, let me see something real quick. Period. So I got my handy dandy nose out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cause y'all know we gonna need them. Oh shit. Mm-mm-mm. That's old. Lord, that's not funny. Hold on, y'all. Damn. Okay, I'm back. Hold on, shit, cause I forgot I want to tell y'all something about old girl too. something else, something, something. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell y'all. Now, as far as Jade and Alexis go, I don't know, y'all. For real, listen to this. So, like I was telling y'all, right? Jade and Alexis had a wreck. A really bad wreck. I think I need to look at the pictures again. Damn. Like, I can't have my iPad to save my life. My children always have it. Anyway, the damage that she left on the other car was really bad. Like, it looked like she definitely totaled somebody's car. She hit a van. The van looked parked. It slid into the car in front of it. The car in front of it slid into the car in front of it. So she really did. She damaged 3 cars, okay? Um, Hold on. Dang, y'all. Hold on real quick. Oh, my bad, y'all. Y'all know, dealing with me, listen, I'm real similar to a doctor's office. This is just, you need patience. uh, um, but I do be trying to, you know, hurry for y'all. So that ain't that cute. But, damn, I was telling y'all something. Let me give me some water. I was telling y'all something. That's what's annoying me because I forgot now. What was we talking about? That's what it was. Jane Alexis. Shout out to that. Come on, God. Come on, God. um, he said, here, girl, get back to it. So, Jaden Sweetie, hold on, baby. I'm live, okay? So, morning. So, Jaden, she, she got into a wreck. You know, she got into a car accident. Anyway, so Jaden got into an accident, right? And people are saying that Jaden left the scene. I don't know how true it is. Allegedly, she left the scene. Allegedly, she called an Uber, okay? This is what's being said. Now, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, for real, no lie. At first, I was like, well, you know, I kind of believed them. You know what I'm saying? Just off of, you know, past things that we've seen, right? I kind of believe what they had said, especially because they said somebody on TikTok, right, was reporting that Jaden left the scene. Which, you know, a lot of people do in car crashes. So that's not, excuse me, that's not like, oh my God, I just don't believe that, right? So I believed it at first. But then people was like, no, there's a video of Jaden talking to the police, and if she was under the influence, she would have went to jail. That's what people were saying, right? And so like I didn't want to. I just kept saying, "What video? I haven't seen no video. Child, it's a clip. It's a very small clip. Okay." And when I seen it, I was like, "That was suspicious." You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all know how I am. Like, like, I just don't believe everything I hear. And sometimes you can't believe half of what you see for real. And like, I'm like, cause it's LA. You feel me? It's LA. That very well could have been a fake police. Especially because like I didn't see no police. I didn't see no badge. I saw Jaden with her two kids. And something that appeared to look like, child, I don't know. I need to look at it again because I don't know. It seemed like it's two different ones. It seemed like it could be like in one steel frame, it seemed like it's like a security guard standing in front of Jaden or something, but he do not look like a police. He don't. I don't see nothing on him that says that he is a law. Period. You know. And so then I was looking for whatever else they could be saying. And I think it's like a video of like flashing lights. But like that's not gonna be enough. You know, it just is what it is. Like, child, at this point, blur out your name and show some type of paperwork because, and I'm not saying that she had to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, other than that, you ain't really so much. Does that make sense? Like, I'm just like, I'm side-eyeing them and they story. You know, it just is what it is. But you know, it is what you know. Hey, if she was able to sell it to the people that she needed to sell it to, then hey, you know, shout out to her and shout out to that. But like, no, not over here, Miss Presser Girl. I can't say I necessarily bought it like that. Does that make sense? I really, really hope it do. But anyway, child. Cause I don't want to make it seem like I'm accusing her, right, of trying to get down. I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to accuse her of trying to get down. But I'm saying, you know, that there is a possibility that she did. Or, you know, it seemed like there was room for her to get down, you know? It just is what it is. And I'll take it a step further. It ain't no why would she do that? Because she didn't want to go to jail. Yeah, let's talk about it. One, she didn't want to go to jail. Two, she already knew it was going to get out, probably. Because I'll tell you right now, if you have a car crash and you have to sit around and wait for a ride, yeah, it's probably going to get out. Because people when the loud noise go off, boom, everybody looking at you. Sonic boom. Now what? Cameras flash, like it's just so like she would have had to get out her truck immediately and like start walking down the road to not necessarily be noticed like that. And then you got celebrities, right? So that adds on to it. Like, but at the end of the day, it is LA. It is LA. So I don't know if Jaden Truck is like, hello, I'm Jaden Alexis, but like some people cars like scream, you know, it don't matter. It's just like, mm, she definitely got something to lose. She had like she had a lot to like if she was under the influence of anything, she had everything to lose. You know, like that's a huge case. You riding dirty with your kids is a huge case. Period. So that's what I wanted to tell y'all last night or this morning. Y'all know this morning. If you didn't get to catch this morning's live, go back and look at it. Period. It was good. Hit the like button too. And let me know what you think about it. But yeah, I meant to tell y'all this morning that about Jaden Alexis. Yeah, we know some type of snippet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we know some type of snippet, you know what I'm saying, got out, right? Of Jaden, like I said, with allegedly, the police, but man, I just don't believe every single thing. Not every single thing presented to me. Like you gonna have to, you know, we gonna need a little more than that, Miss Person Curl. It just is what it is, especially because you got conflicting stories. And that's one thing. If Jaden and Alexis is the only person telling the story, then it's like okay, okay. Then ain't nobody gotta pick it apart. You doing too much. You know what I'm saying? If it's only if Jaden account is the only account and Jaden is like, girl, listen, I wasn't on nothing. My kids is okay. We good. Everything is good. Then who am I or anybody else to pick that apart? But like, no, you have a different account. You know what I'm saying? You got a different account of things. Jaden trying to make it seem like she talked to police, while others, right, is saying, no, ma'am, Pam, you left. So if you did talk to police, where you talk to them at? From around the corner, like at the nearest bus stop, like did you hop out the Uber? Did you really get a Uber? Like yeah, it's other accounts and stories being put out there. So Yeah, hold on real quick. Hey, y'all. I was just on camera this morning. hmm I don't feel like that right now, but I'm always on camera. So shout out to that. And shout out to y'all too for jumping in my comments. I appreciate that. But now, back to what I was saying, cause y'all know I lose train of thought in a second. Uh, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I mean, and sometimes you gotta let a motherfucker know that they ain't just saw nothing like that, because sometimes people be laughing and giggling and sniggling like that and got away with something like, nah, it's like, nah. Us forward thinkers, like, nah, we wasn't going for that. But anyway, I tell y'all all the time, I love the whole story. Yeah, Miss Pressica, I love the whole story. And Carlissa was diving out on top of the story like a damn football player, her going after the ball, and it's like, okay, Miss Preston Curl, well, roll the footage then. Yeah, y'all show us something then. Show us Jaden, the police, the car. All of it. You know what I'm saying? On scene. Cause other than that, child, please. Y'all just, you know, like we see you, but like we ain't going. We ain't going. It just is what it is. Like that friend that's just the worst disappointment when it's time to go out. Oh, you know that friend. You know that friend that like you just really didn't got used to it. You kind of just sometimes half-ass invite them, and it's not because you don't like them or nothing like that. You love them down, but you know they ain't going. Yeah, like that. We just ain't really going. For everything. Hold on, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all, I'm back. My bad. I'm back. Shit. Anyway, wait. These kids, the electronics, all of it. It's just. I wish they could sell an electronic that never went dead. Shit, then it would be worth it. But anyway, y'all. Oh, my shit got cut. Oh, my shit got cut, child. It half like a bob. Like a good bob. But anyway, let's go. So anyway, what was I talking about? I was talking about Jane and Alexis, but yeah, I'm off that. I'm out there. What else is going on these internet streets? DJ Academics and Mano. Child, listen. Oh, that shit was so funny to me. Like, hold on. Matter of fact, that's not supposed to be DJ Academics and Mano. I think it's supposed to be, 50 Cent and Mano. Because I forgot to talk to y'all about that last night. And I don't know how the hell I let that slip my mind, but it did, child. So anyway, yeah, them, oh my God, that's a mess. Honestly, I don't know what the outcome gonna be, but you know, I think it's gonna be nasty, you know, because I don't know. It's just already getting crazy. 50 Cent is tripping with them about what they said about his documentary. You know, Jim Jones, Mano, everybody basically agreed that they don't think that it's cool to put out a documentary about nobody else's life. That's what they said. And so anyway, 50 Cent got mad about that. And he talking about buying the building that they work in. and and purchasing half the podcast. And Mano gonna say, why not purchase 100%? Oh Lord. I'm like, yeah. He that one there gonna be a problem. Actually, like I can see an outlet. I mean, like a spot for Mano. Does that make sense? Like there is a spot for Mano. Mano is entertaining and like witty. Yeah. A job. So good luck with that one. But 50 Cent is rich. Yeah, I'm saying. So it should be interesting, you know, to see him throw his weight around y'all, cause y'all know when he wants to, he'll throw his weight around. You know what I'm saying? What? Y'all know how he got Big Meech party canceled? Yeah, let's talk about it. Shit, Little Meech, the little show, BMF, all of that shit gone. He just, you know what I'm saying, on top of the Diddy thing, he just, he ain't one of them. He ain't one of them. So, child, it's gonna be real interesting to see where this goes between Mano and 50 Cent. And it's crazy too though, because it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? He done inherited this man's beef. Jim Jones. Jim Jones and 50 Cent is really the ones that don't like each other. And I don't know, I feel like Mano just, all the rest of them just caught up in it. If you ask me, child. But it be like that sometimes. Yeah. Truth is. Uh, yeah. Anyway, what else is going on these internet streets? Because it's a little something. Okay. You know, I ain't trying to be on camera. So anyway, that's the only thing I don't like about that shit. Like, can it just show the motherfucking picture that I wanted to show? Anyway, because y'all know I ain't hiding either. It's a difference. Yeah. So shout out to that. Like I didn't get. I give it to y'all straight and no chaser. Um, cause it just is what it is. I believe in my heart. I gotta believe in my heart and in my, myself that like, yeah, I'm beautiful, bitch. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, yeah, okay. Period. And ain't no hair. Let's talk about it. No lashes, no makeup, no none of that shit. Gonna change that, okay? Period, job. I mean, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. It can enhance it, but it ain't changing shit like that around here, okay? So it is what it is. Sometimes I like to come online in my natural state just to prove a point. You know? Um, to myself, though. It's always to me. It has nothing to do with y'all. Ever. So, shout out to that. It's not to y'all. It's to me. More so myself. You know what I'm saying? Just to like get more and more comfortable with like just everything that I naturally have. Yeah, so shout out to that child, cause yeah, ain't no hairstyle, ain't no none of that shit. It's just not gonna run me. Does that make sense? I mean, it just is what it is. Um, Now some people might feel like they gotta keep themselves up all the time. Some people feel like they have to keep themselves up all the time, and then some people feel like they want to keep themselves up all the time. You know. And that's them, you know. Shout out to that. And shout out to them. You see? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. That has nothing to do with Miss Preston girl. Okay. But me, on the other hand, I just like to go with what I feel like. Honestly, truthfully, and whatever I feel like it's gonna have to, it's gonna have to float your boat because it floats mine. Does that make sense? Like it works for me. The fuck? So anyway, that's that. But yeah, the Mano and the 50 Cent thing, they funny. They funny. They real funny. Yeah. Yeah, I was entertained. So shout out to that. But yeah, oh. I just hope that um, they keep it business, which I couldn't see, you know. I mean, we talking about folks that is up in age. Hello. It is what it is. We talking about folks that is up in age, okay? Now that don't mean they won't bust the grape. That don't mean they still won't bust the grape, but I'm just saying, okay? Period. So anyway, and speaking of being entertained and then speaking of laughing, the game. Oh, I said, oh. Y'all, the game made me laugh so goddamn hard. I said I laughed so ugly when this man said he wanted to go up against 50 Cent in the verses. I said, Yeah, that's what I said. First, I was speechless and then I laughed. No, actually, it was the other way around. I laughed and then I went speechless. So I said, who gonna tell him? Who gonna tell him? Shay Renee gonna tell him. You know Shay Renee gonna tell him. So shout out to that. My pooper stars know we have this versus chat often. Am I lying? Hold on. Yeah. Anyway. And oh yeah, let's talk about it. Around here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we talk about verses all the time. So let's talk about it, gang. Um, First of all, gang, I would like to thank you for your contributions to, the industry. Please, only one. So anyway, um, child, I forgot what the hell I was telling y'all about, cause like, oh Lord, it's just always something about kids. Yeah, big mama, 4 kids. Y'all know. But yeah, we be talking about verses. So, game, let's talk about verses with you. Hot damn, y'all. Here we go again. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Period. And shout out to that. And shout out to y'all. So the game said he want to do a verses with 50 Cent, and I'm like, no, game. Now I like Mr. This Is How We Do. I like him lyrically. He alright. You know what I'm saying? I like game. I like his music. Period. I do. But I don't know. I just don't put him up against a 50 Cent. Not a 50 Cent game. Oh no. Oh no. Uh Maybe more like a, hold on, let me see. Cause I think I might have wrote it down, child. I say more like, I didn't. But it's crazy because like I started thinking of people that I think is okay for game. And for the game, I would say, see, that's the thing. I don't even know if the game, do not take this personal for real. Don't. Like Monica said, baby, 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 don't take this personal. Yeah, this just gonna be one of them days. Like, go ahead and say it. Okay. Um, I'm thinking like Nelly, but I don't even know. I do not know. I don't know. Cause see, this is the thing. You need 20 bops, right? 20 bops. Speaking of which, I don't like how in verses sometimes y'all be playing this any old thing. And like, no, don't come on here with this any old thing. If you ain't got 20 hot songs, then what are we here for? Quit wasting our time. Verses. Do y'all hear me? The verses. Hello? Is this thing on? Yeah. You. What's going on with you? Yeah. Period. Want to waste the good people time. It just is what it is. Because like, no. Let's talk about it. I noticed that sometimes when a lot of them folks be up there, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? You go from like crunk, like, I mean, waka faka crunk. You know how Flock used to jump, baby. He be jumping up and down and giving himself CTE for first rapper with CTE shot. Yeah, because what they Waka Flock gonna do is shake up his goddamn head. And so you go from that to wait a minute, the fuck is this? I don't like that. I don't like that. Quit playing with me. If he only had 10 songs, he only had 15 songs, he only had 17 songs, 13 songs, then shit, he should have stayed home. Sure, it is what it is. Because they said 20 bops. Or at least change it. I wouldn't even mind if y'all change it for the people that got 10. It's always, in the hood, it's always been 10 to get in. Period. So shout out to that. But for them people that got 20, shout out to that and shout out to them. Now the game, I don't know if the game got 20 bops. Let's start there. The game, do you got 20? For real? Can I hear him? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cause we ain't listen. I'm saying you can't just tell us anything. At least not around here. Okay? We ask questions. Period. So uh 50 Cent. No, I don't necessarily think of 50 Cent when I think of the game in a versus. I would think more so of let me see, outside of Nelly. Maybe somebody like a For Real. Um I know, For Real is different though, right? He different, like 2 Chainz said. Okay, maybe even like a 2 Chainz. I could see 2 Chainz versus the game. Um, honestly, truth is, like Fantasia said, um, who am I missing, y'all? Throw me some people in there. Throw me some folks in there. Because it just is what it is. Like, I just, like, I really, this is my lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of my topics of interest, right? So, like, I really want to help out everybody involved. Game included. Yeah. I'm just saying I want to throw out some people that I think will work. Shit, damn it. And I'd say, who I say? I said For Real, Nelly, 2 Chainz. That's 3. That's enough. That's enough. And I ain't got to wreck my brain, trying for more. But I will say this, the other day, I thought of somebody and it wasn't none now 3 of them. So, you know, there's that. He got a lot to pick from, but no, gang. Not 50 Cent. Not 50 Cent. I know. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, gang. So, anyway, somebody, y'all, tell game I said that. I said that. Yeah. So anyway, let's continue, y'all. Let me hold on, y'all. Please cut that out. Please cut that out. Please cut that out, cause I'm right here. Please cut that out, cause I'm filming. And please cut that out, cause we don't even understand the words. My kids be banging some type of. I'll be like, well, what is that? And it's just the fact that they don't know what's being said. Oh, that irks me and works me. Y'all will not be celebrating and hooting and hollering to another motherfucking language just because y'all like the beat. Oh. We in some times. I say time. We just living through some times. So shout out to that. I think I'm gonna do a different video for y'all. Period. I am. I think I'm gonna come back and do a totally different video for y'all. About Tia and Peach. Okay. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned and y'all be looking out for that. Okay. Yeah. Cause that's gonna be good. We gonna do a separate video for Peach and Tia Kemp. That's gonna be real good. So shout out to that. Now let's see. That's what I thought. Oh, the game had me laughing so fucking ugly though. I said it was just I was all fucking ugly. I laughed hard. Oh, I needed it too. That particular day, I had needed that good laughter. Oh, the game had me laughing. Oh, he just did. So anyway, shout out to him, child. Shout out to that. I actually forgot who I just said for the game, but it's all good. No, I didn't forget. I done picked up a pen that don't work. Child, I don't know what I want to do. I'm remember something happened the other day where I had to write, and y'all know I started writing. So shout out to that. And I didn't wrote, and it just I don't know. It just brought back memories for me. Yeah, memories. So anyway, memories. That's my song. Memories. 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 I know that's right. Shout out to that. Anyway, let's continue. So, 50 Cent times Jim Jones. Oh, like I said, that's crazy. You know, it is. That's crazy. I think, it's kind of getting out of hand. It is. I think it's kind of getting out of hand, child. And, ooh, dare I say it, 50 looks like he get his bully on, just a little bit, just a tad bit. Like, I got more money than you boys. Y'all might want to chill out. Cause I don't know if 50 Cent said he said something about them owing $250,000 for something. I forgot. I don't know if he said it's rent or something about the building. He said he in talks about buying the building and half of their podcast. I said, child, look. Oh. 50 playing dirty, like the South. But anyway, so when I get back, which I don't know when that is, I just know that, like, the kids is out of school. Meaning that really gives me the opportunity to work, 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 work. Oh, let's talk about it. Still, cause I don't know. It just seems like I'm here with y'all doing more, putting in more work while they out of school than I am able to while they in. But I guess that would make sense because them going to school requires my time. So mm I guess that's that. But anyway, Booba Stars, yeah. And hold on. Memories. So anyway, okay. And so last but not least, uh, Ray J. So like I was telling y'all this morning, the Ray J situation is really heartbreaking. Okay, it really is. Like I said, you just don't ever know with Ray J. He really has been doing a lot, saying a lot. you know, shit, appearing a lot. It just is what it is. Um, and so his behavior has been so erratic. I would say that's what I want to use, and weird. You know, it's just like added to the antics. As far as him saying Diddy did whatever he said Diddy did, which he said Diddy did something to his cornholio. Okay, TP for his cornholio. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Like Kevin Hart Daddy said, man. Y'all, excuse me. I do not mean to be rude. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be insensitive to anyone. I don't mean to laugh during this, sensitive topic. But it was just the joke. Okay, just the joke that made me laugh, and anybody who caught the joke knows, Beavis and Butthead. Y'all remember Beavis and Butthead, child? They used to say that Conholio, child. So it was just so funny to me. It was just so funny, I just can't help it. My bad. But anyway, back to the realness and the seriousness of the topic, right? I just really want to say I want to send my thoughts and my prayers out for Ray J. Okay, because I just feel like there's a lot there. I do. I feel like there's a lot there. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? That might be too much to unpack too for this show, y'all. I might have to postpone that as well. So there's a thought. Um, yeah, I'm still here, y'all. I'm just taking notes. Um, yeah. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see how that's gonna go, y'all. Okay, Booba Stars? I'ma see. But I got it noted that Um, I got it noted that we're gonna talk about Ray J. Tia, we're gonna talk about Ray J, Tia Kim, and maybe one other person. Um, in another video, in a separate video. Shout out to that, because like, that's a lot. That, like, Ray J alone is a lot to fucking unpack. He really need his own video. He really do. He really need his own fucking video. I'm writing that down. He do. He really fucking do. Cause he's a mess. He's a fucking mess. And not in a good way. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Not in a good way. Like, people were saying that Ray J was the new Orlando Brown. It took me a while before I could see that like that. It did. It took me a while. But now I can actually kind of see that like that. And that's crazy. And it's people saying that he tried. I don't know. I can tell that it's definitely some a thought put into it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Oh, he puts a little in it for sure. But I don't know. It's not it's some stuff just say he ain't even trying. I feel like no, at this point, no. No. He went from trying to go viral and being viral, and to me, okay, this is allegedly not actual and factual. To me, he went from trying to go viral and trying to be viral and trying to, you know, I can't think of the word I was gonna say. Act like Orlando Brown, essentially, to just naturally being himself and just it's naturally, working because he got stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? And him having so much going on makes him entertaining. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, Booba Stars, it's your girl Shay Renee, and I'm about to have to dip. Anyway, it just is what it is, child. I'm about to dip just like a snack. Or like one of our favorite snacks, child. Yes, I gotta get it. Cause my kids is home. They out of school, child. So yeah, let me scoot up on them. And I will see y'all though in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't already. Bye.